And we're back. It looks like everyone's paid. Break number 806, the 2020-21 Prizm Fast Break One Box Pick Your Team eBay auction. Does it? All right, I will get you a new link. 1 second here. It expires every few days, so that's there we go. Try that link right there. It should work. And we've got Harrison Barnes, Markelle Fultz, a blue Gary Harris of the Denver Nuggets, followed by a purple Harry Giles the third of the Sacramento Kings, and that's a purple disco. Yeah, it is. Well, the Nemanja Bjelica and Aaron Gordon. We've got Tim Hardaway Jr. followed by an RJ Hampton of the Denver Nuggets RC. Kyle Kuzma, a disco Bismack Biyombo, and Josh Jackson. Let's get some more breaks filled tonight. I see that we've closed 553, which is the Prizm Basketball Hobby One Box Team Random. Let's hope we can get some more filled tonight as well. Remember, 20% off 3+ spots. Thomas Bryant, Terrence Ross, Tobias Harris, disco throwback Russell Westbrook. And then Darius Baisley. We've got Reggie Bullock, followed by Onika Okongwu of the Atlanta Hawks, a blue Kevin Huerter, and Kemba Walker of the Boston Celtics, followed by Goran Dragic of the Heat to end that pack. Kevin Porter Jr., Sadiq Bey of the Detroit Pistons, followed by RJ Barrett, a disco Norman Powell, and Josh Richardson. We've got Torrey Craig, Bismack Biyombo, Kevin Love, followed by a downtown Jamal Murray and Jimmy Butler of the Miami Heat. Domantas Sabonis, followed by a Xavier Tillman RC, a red Jaden McDaniels. Then we've got Seth Curry of the Dallas Mavericks, followed by Al Horford. Ish Smith, followed by Peyton Pritchard of the Boston Celtics, followed up by Fred VanVleet, a disco Wendell Carter, and Emmanuel Mudiay of the Utah Jazz. I will be painting my entire downstairs. Mrs. Sauté and I have a night of snacks, beers, seltzers, and painting. Unfortunately, it's not going to be great weather up here this weekend. I was hoping to give the entire team off a nice weekend of great weather, but nothing. Daniel House. Then we got Kira Lewis Jr. of the New Orleans Pelicans. That's going to T-Man. Followed by a Sacramento Kings disco variation. Tyrese Halliburton going to Kyle. Congratulations, Kyle. A Fireworks, Kawhi Leonard, and Derek Favors. And we're halfway through. Buddy Hield of the Kings, Brandon Clark. Oh, we've got a 5 out of a 10, and it's a Laker, and it's going to be going to James Chung. Unfortunately, it's not the Laker we wanted, but it's still a good hit. 5 out of 10, Talen Horton Jr. Horton, here's a who. And then a downtown Chris Paul, followed by Jaylen Brown. Chris Paul, followed by Cassius Stanley RC. That is of the Indiana Pacers, going towards Alex, followed by Kobe White, Red Bulls. Then we've got Jordan Poole and PJ Washington Jr. Adam, your kids do not count as pets. But, you know, you could also just Google a picture of a pet and post it, and I'm not going to know the difference. Kristaps Porzingis, Joe Ingles, Luke Kennard, a Disco, Domantas Sabonis, and Kevin Knox II. But your kids count, but I don't want you posting a picture of your kids in the Discord. Well, I mean, that's up to you. I wouldn't post a picture of my kids there, but I'm not a big like social media kid person, but I understand. Just don't listen to me. Drew Holiday, Luka Doncic, DeMar DeRozan, a Fireworks Anthony Davis, followed by Daniel Teese. Brett. We've got Tristan Thompson, James Weissman RC of the Golden State Warriors. That's going to James right there. Followed by a blue DeMar DeRozan and Miles Bridges, followed by Jordan Clarkson. We've got Gordon Hayward, Darius Garland, CJ Ellerby, RC, CJ Ellerby of the Portland Trailblazers going to Alex, Ja Morant, Disco right there, and then Steph Curry. We've got Zach Collins, Trae Young, and Isaac Okoro, RC. Yes, and there is a card random available, Dan, for that Court Kings. A Fearless, Gary Payton, Shabazz Napier to finish it off. Those Court Kings cards are probably some of my favorite ones that I've seen. We've got Josh Hart, a Tyrese Maxey RC, Tyrese Maxey of the Philadelphia 76ers, followed up by Landry Shamet, silver right there. Then we've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and Dwight Howard. That'd be great, yeah. Thank you. Perfect. We've got Will Barton, Devin Booker, and Elijah Hughes RC of the Utah Jazz. Then we've got an Obi Toppin Disco. Obi Toppin of the New York Knicks. Anyone know the score of that Knicks-Falcons game? Then Andrew Wiggins to finish off that pack. Now let's run through this. First, we'll run through some rookies and then our featured cards. Elijah Hughes of the Jazz going to Nicholas. Therese Maxey going to J. Anthony. Isaac Okoro going to Greg. CJ Ellerby going to Alex. Keisha Stanley going to Alex. Kira Lewis Jr. of the New Orleans Pelicans to T-Man. Peyton Pritchard of the Celtics to Richard. Xavier Tillman of the Grizzlies to Brandon. Sadiq Bey of the Pistons going to Matthew. Anika Okongwu of the Hawks going to Brandon. And then RJ Hampton of the Nuggets going to Keith. Wow, the Hawks are just pounding the Knicks. Will that put them up 3-4? Will that seal the series? I forget how many games they've been in so far. And then our featured cards. We've got a James Weissman RC, followed by our 2 Discos. We've got the Obi Toppin and the Tyrese Halliburton. Obi Toppin of the Knicks going to J. Anthony, and Tyrese Halliburton of the Kings going to Kyle. And then our big auto out of 10, Talon Horton Tucker, and that is tied 1-1 now. Got it. And that is going to be going to James with the Lakers. And that's the end of break 806.